welcome to Architect Wala. From today we are going to discuss every tech modules that are going to solve in our assignment perspective. So now we are discussing about abstract package exception handling tech module, that is tech module 3. From the beginning, we are first, that is abstract class. What we have to do here, we have only one assignment are there. So only one assignment are there. Firstly, read the question, that is create an abstract class compartment to represent a rail coach. Provide an abstract function notice in this class. Okay, create an abstract class. Firstly we need to create abstract class, that is whose name is compartment. Okay, whose name is compartment, जो कि to represent the rail coach. Okay, to represent the roll coach. Okay, and we have to create a abstract function inside the compartment class. Okay, now what we have to do, public abstract string notice. It is a function. Okay, now what we have to do, we just derive first class, ladies class, general, luggage class, and from the compartment class we just we just define that class, and we just extend the compartment class here. Okay, now override the notice function in each of them to write notice message that is suitable to specified types of compartment. Okay, what we have to do, we have just override this message. Okay, Okay, so wait. Create a class test compartment, write main function to the following, declare an array of compartment size 10. Okay, we have to declare an array whose compartment size is 10. Now create a compartment of type as decided by a randomly generated integer in the range 1 to 4. Okay, check the polymorphic behavior of topic method. Okay, now just open our notepad here. Now here we saw program, that is here what we do, we just import a random variable, random unit. Okay, from random class, random is a class here. Random class is used to generate pseudo random numbers in Java. Okay, it is generate random number. Okay, now after that we just make abstract class there. We just make abstract class there. Here we are making abstract class. Okay, inside the class we just create its body and make one method, that is public abstract void notice. Okay, abstract void notice, that is when we make abstract method, then we don't need to declare its body. Okay, when we make abstract method, then don't need to declare its body. Inside the method what we have to do, we just close this. Okay, now what we will do, we just make another class, that is first class according to our question, and extend the compartment class. Okay, extend the compartment class. Now what we do, when we make abstract method, in that case what we have to do, we just define that method also. We just define that method in the another class. Okay, it is mandatory to define that method in another class. Okay, now what we do, void notice here. Void notice, we are defining that method. Okay, void notice, that method defining here. What we are defining, so you are in first class. Okay, we just close it, and now what we have to do, we just make class ladies. According to our question, we are making another class, that is ladies class. Now what we have to do, we just extends compartment class. Again we are just implements extends compartment class. Now what we have to do, if we make abstract class here, so we need to define that abstract class in this class. Okay, so void notice, here we define, we just create method and we define it. Okay, now again we do same things, that we are making class general class. Okay, we extends compartment class. Okay, now void notice, we are again making notice method and define it. Okay, now we are making another class, that is class luggage. Okay, we again extends compartment class. Okay, inside that class what we have to do, we just making method, void notice method, and we again define it. Okay, now what we have to do, we just make class test compartment. According to our question, we are making another class, that is test compartment. Okay, inside the test compartment class, we are making main method. Okay, public static void main string args. Inside the main method, what we have to do, we have just making compartment class object. Here what we have to do, here we want to call that method, that's why we are making compartment class object. Okay, compartment class object, C is the compartment class, C is compartment class array. Okay, compartment class array, here C is the array name. Okay, and now we are fixing that array with 10 index. Like we have only run 10 value inside that array. Okay, now what we have to do, rand equals to new rand. Okay, we are creating random object. Okay, random class object. Okay, like here we make random, here we import random class, so here we need to make random class object. Okay, random class object. Okay, now what we do, we just take loop, that is for loop, where we have initialized, we have just it is taking only for traversing the loop. Okay, now inside the loop, what we have to do, we have just integer n equals to rand next int. Okay, rand, here what we have to do, rand is the rand is the reference variable of random class. Okay, now what we have to do, rand dot next int, what we have to do, next int is used to call next variable, right? Next int is used to call when any index is passed here there. Okay, so next int just call it and assign to that integer n. Okay, now what we have to do, we just taking switch case. Okay, we just taking switch case. Inside the switch case, what we have to do, we have just taking case first, and what we have to do, C of I equals to new first class. Okay, just creating new first class object. Okay, new first class object and assigning that C of I. Now here we use break statement, so that if this case happens, so loop is break here, and loop go outside from the loop, outside from the switch. Okay, again we are defining case 2 for new ladies. Again you are defining case 3 for new general. Here new, what does new general means, we are creating object from for which object, general object. Okay, now here what we do, we are making case 4, and we are creating luggage and assign to dash. Okay, now here what we have to do, here again we are taking loop for traversing, and here we just ci dot notice method we are calling. Okay, so when we here, this is the all program, this is the program that we have to run from the cmd, and we get output. Thank you for watching my video, and like, subscribe and share please.